Hello. Welcome to the Goods. I know that you have been looking at us wearing our Fly Goods podcast gear and wondering where can we get those. Well, guess what? We have the answers for you. We have it here, Teespring. Go to Teespring and you will find all of this glorious merchandising, from t-shirts to mugs to, well, there's other toys, but we can't talk about that now. Go to Teespring, enjoy our memorabilia. And we're back! All Flash!
No substance.
So today's top 5 is the top 5 Netflix shows. This show was actually recommended by our good buddy Jeff Garcia from Ken's 5 there. And he suggested this one when I was on Locked On Spurs the last time. So you know what? This is for you, Jeff. We're going to go ahead and do this. Now, there's a lot of freaking shows on here.
There's a lot, Jeff. In my top 5 list, I kind of kept it to live action, though I wanted to add in a lot of animation.
And maybe put on whatever you want.
Well, maybe we'll add that in another separate top 5.
Hell
top
no.
5 and, okay. So maybe I'll do my own top 5 animated TV series on Netflix, but mine's is live action so far.
Okay, and when I was looking at all of the Netflix shows and everything, like, does Knight Rider count?
I mean, no, they didn't make a season. So that's one of the things, a qualifier for this. They had to have at least made a season for it. And it's like, it can't be like, hey, they added Seinfeld to Netflix, so
then automatically Seinfeld's gonna be on there.
Like, it'd be Seinfeld, it'd be The Office, and I'm like, I can't do that. So they had to at least pay for a season of it.
Fair enough. Terrence, go first.
All right, so once again, kept it to live action before you guys blow me up like, why didn't you add this one and why didn't you add that one? It's only going to be the live action stuff, and it's only going to be the live action stuff. I actually stuck it out from beginning to end, because there's a lot of stuff that where I gave it a season or two and I was like, I'm kind of done, and they're on season 6 or 7 and I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. But anyway, so number 5, and I can't believe I put this at number 5, but you guys and Art can blow me up about it. Cobra Kai.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I put it at number 5.
No,
yeah,
that's like Batman at 5 again.
I
Like,
did
what
that.
are you doing?
I did that. You know why? Because season 4 that just passed? Season 4, season 3, season 4? It was season 4, right?
Season 4. To you, it was the karate.
It was a karate show with no karate.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I know.
You get knocked down for that.
You know, it's crazy. It's like having a Boba Fett show, but he has no freaking mask on. And you happen to like that movie. I mean, that show.
I do. I know. But like, hey, it's 5 episodes of Boba Fett. I had to watch 13 episodes of no karate.
Yeah.
12 episodes of no karate. 1 karate episode. 1 karate episode. You get number 5 for that. Number 4. I didn't have to explain the rest of the show, but that's why it's number 5. Number 4. The Witcher. I actually really like The Witcher, and I'd never played any of the games. I've seen gameplay of the games. I'm aware of the storylines that go on in the games, but from translation from video game to on screen, freaking perfect. They do a great, I was like, I watched Game of Thrones for years, and the white wig that they do on
Henry
Cavill as a Witcher, and how they kind of dirty it up and stuff like that, I would have thought that they dyed his hair. That's an amazing wig. I don't know why they couldn't do that on damn Game of Thrones. It's like any other show that had a white wig. Back to the show. The show is really amazing. So it's fantasy, it's magic, it's medieval, it's all the great things. And then, like I said, it's very faithful to not only the video game, but the books itself. It has all the characters, and the characters kind of live up to your expectations of what you expect from the books in the game.
And one of the things too that what I've noticed about that one is, and you commented on it right now, is the set pieces for one.
Yeah.
The costumes are freaking phenomenal.
Amazing. The magic they do, the fight scenes in it. It's like, this is a great show, and then it's only at my number 4.
I will allow it. Number 3.
I went with Umbrella Academy. I kind of feel like I should have switched them and Witcher, but I'm gonna stick it there because I have
not seen that show.
I really enjoy Umbrella Academy. I'm wondering what they're gonna do for season 3 now that there's been a gender change as far as one of the cast members. But the show is very enjoyable. It's kind of like it's a superhero show, but being like kind of like
it's the New Mutants.
It's the New Mutants. There you go. It is definitely the New Mutants or early X-Men days, like First Class type isk. But he's not as kind as Professor Xavier is. He's kind of an a-hole. But
so it is Dane Cook.
It's kind of Dane Cook. So, but the show is very enjoyable. It kind of breaks the mold of your traditional like X-Men show or New Mutant show and stuff like that. So it goes that, and then in the second season they brought in time travel. spoiler alert, they're about in time travel, and it was kind of cool to kind of see them in another area, still kind of dealing with the same problems that they had. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. The first season at the very least. The second season is really, really good, but the first season is definitely the best. And then they kind of build you up as you understand their dynamic and who they are as these particular superheroes. It's a really good show. Go ahead and watch it.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Number 2.
I don't know what they're going to do for season 3. Number 2! Number 2, I actually went with Daredevil. People forget that's a Netflix show.
You know what? No, it's a fantastic Netflix.
It's a fantastic Netflix show. As a matter of fact, we were talking about what they're doing a remake. It was called Daredevil. It was called Daredevil. Look, this show is fascinating. It's like, so as much as I love Ben Affleck and him being in the costume as Daredevil, this is what we wanted from Daredevil, though I want Ben Affleck's costume on this Daredevil. I want this Matt Murdock to wear that Matt Murdock's costume.
But you have to admit, like, towards the tail end, like, that costume was legit.
No,
I mean, it was very Deadpoolish.
After a lot of complaints from all of the fans and viewership, it took to season 3 for them to get it right, because season 1 was cool because it had a whole run where he wore the little mask, the black side, and it was like, so it was cool. We dealt with that. Season 2, they kind of were flirting with making it all red. Season 3, they were like, all right, cool, we give up. We're gonna give you the costume that you wanted. But the show is intense.
And then we'll cancel you.
It's Law and Order. With the raid.
Law and Order and the raid. That's a combo right there.
There you go. It's perfect. My only gripe about this is that the Charlie Cox, who plays Matt Murdock, he's not Richard Pryor being blind. It's like, because that dude looks at people directly when he's talking to him and he's supposed to be blind. And I know this is a sonar thing. Yeah, I get it. I read comic books too. But look, my blind person needs to pretend he's blind at least. He needs to act like he's blind.
Did you say Richard Pryor?
Yeah.
Are we talking See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Richard Pryor?
Look, dude, where like he sat in a place where, like, with nothing but blind people, he learned how to, like, do the stare off, like, as people are talking, and not move his eyes and not blink, and then, like, he made you believe he was blind in that movie. My Matt Murdock needs to give me that level.
Not freaking, the Miracle Worker and all of that. None of those.
No.
You bring up Richard Pryor.
Did you see his performance? Did you see his performance in that?
Yes, but I also saw Patty Duke's performances as freaking Helen Keller, and I would have gone with that freaking comparison.
Richard Pryor and See No Evil, Hear No Evil. It's amazing. It's like he should have won an Oscar.
Well, damn! If we ever get a deaf comic, then shit, you're gonna bring up Gene Wilder too? Shut up. Number 1.
By the way, Daredevil's amazing. Go ahead and see Daredevil. So much so that he's in No Way Home. Number 1. I feel like this is an obvious one, only because I was so wrapped up into the show, and it could be because it's the latest thing that I've seen, and maybe later on down the line, Netflix will come out with another show, which is that Hellbound show, which is I'm kind of on the fence with, or All of Us Are Dead, which maybe we'll put these as honorable mentions. But I went with Squid Game. Come on.
Very good. I have no arguments here.
Okay, cool. Squid Games is an enjoyable show, and you think it's gonna go one way and it goes another way, and then it comes back to the way that you thought it was gonna originally go. And then some of the times you think like, hey, I understand the formula of this. This person's gonna survive. This person's gonna die. And then you're like, oh crap, they actually did die. Oh crap, that person that I thought was gonna live did die. So I mean, it's an amazing show. Just don't watch the last episode because you'll be kind of upset, because that's where it Cobra Kai'd me, where I love the show all the way to the end until they got to the last episode, and now it's like, why'd you do that? That's kind of stupid. But I love the rest of the show.
All right. Good list. I'm gonna give you that. Good list. I have not seen The Witcher. It's on my list.
Yeah, you gotta watch
it's
The Witcher.
On my.
You gotta watch The Witcher.
Yeah, it's on my my to-do list there. All right, my number 5.
Number 5.
Now this one's really tough, and I almost want to do a 5A, 5B because it's basically the same show with 2 different premises. Not even premise, but 2 different topics here. But I'm gonna say the blanks that made us. So the movies that made us and the toys that made us.
Okay. Yeah, I do enjoy those.
I freaking love those shows. Let's talk about the toys that made us. And they have He-Man, G.I. Joe, Star Wars. You got all of these freaking toys.
You reminisce.
Yeah, that we got to play with, when we were kids, and we still play with to a certain I'm calling that Viper, by the way. But anyway.
Oh, they're coming out with a 3-pack with the Viper.
I know, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Anyway, but
Sidetrack.
Yeah, soundtrack. Storm Shadow next month. All right, so But those shows, like, it really does take you back when it comes to the toys, and then the movies, you know, and you kind of like take certain movies for granted, you know, Forrest Gump, Pretty Woman, you know, Jurassic Park, you know, they had Home Alone,
Dirty Dancing, all the behind the scenes stuff I didn't know.
Yeah,
about
Dirty Dancing, that was another one, and then you know, you got to go into the horror. They give you Elm Street, they give you Halloween, so all of these freaking classics that they give you, and yeah, so those two, I know I'm gonna make it as one because it's still.
I mean, it's probably by the same production company that did all of it.
So yes, those are my some of my favorites. Number 5.
Okay, I give you that.
Number 4.
Number 4.
This is my opinion, and you can disagree if you want, but it's all right. This is the show that made Netflix, and that's Stranger Things. I'm not gonna give credit. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due, and Stranger Things gives you. It was this version of Stephen King's It before this version of Stephen King's It. You know, it gave you the 80s nostalgia. It gave you, you know, all these different, you know, parts of the 80s that we love, which, you know, kind of takes me back to the movies and toys that made us. And for the nostalgia factor of the 80s, and then you put the horror element in there with a little bit of Resident Evil there, a little bit when it comes to, like, you know, the creatures and stuff. It's an amazing concept as far as the what's called the underground, or what is it called?
No, the
upside down. The upside down. And it was this particular show with these awesome young actors that you didn't even know kids could have that kind of range. You know, I mean, they're freaking exceptional
they cast
actors.
some of them in It, so.
So right, very true. And Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yep.
And Millie Bobby Brown, I swear, will play Leia one day. I'm just gonna say that right now. She's gonna play Princess Leia one day. But anyway, yeah. So Stranger Things, great concept, great acting. The horror element's great, and that, in my opinion, is this freaking show that put Netflix where it's at right now. That's just my opinion.
I just gave up on season 3.
I don't care. Number 3.
Number 3. Speaking of 3.
This one's hard because it was a flip-flop between 2 and 3, but I'm gonna give it to Ozark.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people are you know, they were talking this show up, and how many seasons is it in? 5 or 6?
I think they're coming out with season 5.
I think 5 or 6, something like that.
I was on season 3, and I didn't watch season 4, and I think they're coming out with season 5.
But I've already started it. I'm pretty deep in, and it's freaking amazing, dude. You got, you know, Jason Bateman. I said Justin Bateman on that one show, but it's Jason Bateman. Teen Wolf 2, baby. He was amazing. How do you go from Teen Wolf 2 to freaking cranking out this type of freaking acting, man? His range has gotten so much freaking better.
What was the TV show?
He had a TV show?
Yeah, he had a TV show.
What was the TV show?
I can't.
The Hogan Family.
No, I mean.
Yeah, it was the Hogan Family.
No,
it was Valerie.
It's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but that's the show.
No, that's not the TV show I'm talking about.
No,
he had
what's that one?
Yeah, he had the Hogan Family. There you go. He had that. I'll put it up here.
Horrible Bosses, you know, he had all of these great movies, but his range in this, like, he's not funny in it. He's serious in this movie.
No, definitely.
And he's intense in this movie. Eastside Morales, dude, freaking Bob from La Bamba, bro. Yeah. He's not saying Richie, nothing, dude. He don't gotta know where Richie is, cause he's freaking owning everything, dude. He's beast in this freaking show. Laura Linney is great. It's got some freaking pretty brutal kills in it. It's
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development. How did we forget Arrested Development?
I could not remember it. It was like
it would be like this. It's like the second Seinfeld.
It's
Seinfeld 2.
Seinfeld Part 2.
But yeah, man. It was awesome. This show is amazing, and if you haven't seen it, please check it out. If you want some freaking good, you know, almost like cartel type of drama.
No, definitely.
It's freaking intense, dude. It's amazing. I love it.
No, I love the show. I didn't finish the last season, and so I'm gonna be a couple seasons behind, and that's why I did not put it in my top.
You're gonna hate me for this one, but it's all right.
Okay.
Number two. It's Squid Game.
Okay, that's fine.
So if you had Milton Bradley and the Running Man, and you put them together, it's Squid Game.
It is Squid Game. It is Squid Game. Squid Game is so popular that they actually tried to do this in real life. With Mr. Beast on YouTube, he actually did a real life Squid Game. I mean, nobody died, but, you know, he had a bunch of money, and he had people do challenges and eliminated them.
And that would be cool. I'm all for it.
I mean, if we have shows like Wipeout and can you fit in that hole? It was like, it's like These are real shows, by the way.
That's not from Brazzers.
These are real shows. If we have shows like that, it's like Squid Game should actually just kind of transition over.
Let's do it, man. Let's go. But we do pellet guns or not pellet guns. Paintball. We do paintball. There you
American
go.
Gladiators.
American Gladiators. What was the Cyclone or who?
Yeah, it's like Nitro.
Nitro. There you go. Nitro. Hey, Nitro was pimp. Anyway, but yes, Squid Games. The kills were great. The games were great.
Yeah.
It
kind of
gives you. It gives you I know, right? It gives you, this perception as far as how the rich see the poor, and it's pretty sad in a lot of ways. And it's a good show, but when you're looking at the reality of how the poor are seen by the rich, and honestly, the perverse nature of certain rich, when you're tying into like nowadays with this Epstein stuff, it's legit, it's real, and and all of that stuff really throws it in your face of what it's like for some of these people that have to do these type of things for these rich underground hush people that don't want nobody to know. And so you get that, plus the games, plus the kills and everything, and this survival of the fittest.
Yes.
And
their unwillingness to walk away. They could have literally walked away, saved their own lives, and just continued to
How about the ones that went back?
Yeah. It's crazy. It was like, you know what? I might die here, but if I win, I'll be rich. And it was like the understanding of you yourself that like, I would rather be dead than be poor.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I mean as far as where money is the true root of all evil, or is it not having money that is the true root of evil? But anyway, Squid Game is excellent. Hopefully they don't derail it in season 2. Hopefully we do get some better games.
Some English games. Can I get some can I get some
dominoes,
slap hands, or some hopscotch, some good
slap hands with freaking glass or something.
Yeah, there you go.
And
so hit you in the hand, you get shot.
Exactly. All right, number one is Cobra Kai.
Oh God, it's not number one.
I don't care what anybody says.
It's a great teen drama. It ain't a great karate.
I don't care. It makes up for the next Karate Kid.
It closes a lot of loops and holes that are out there.
Yeah, but what I liked about it is how it just it's such a slow. We always talk about slow builds. It is such a slow build in introducing new characters, bringing some of the old characters back at the right moments. Yeah, and it's not rushing into anything. It's and we've talked about and praised how it's used nostalgia the right way, where it's not just throwing, hey, remember this? Yeah. Hey, remember this? Yeah. Hey, remember this? It doesn't do that.
No, they do. They make it part of the storyline to where like, oh yeah, I do remember that, and that's why it affects this part of the show. I absolutely get it. I'm just like, I need more karate in my karate show.
This is
the Karate Man needs more karate in his karate show.
Yeah. The Karate Man bruised on the inside. Which is funny that you're telling me all this crap, because the Book of Boba Fett, he don't put his mask on. He don't have his helmet on.
The Book of Boba Fett is not on my list. We're talking about my list.
Well, that's a Disney Plus show. You're lucky, because that piece of... All right, so anyway, that was my list. Honorable mentions, sir.
Honorable mentions. Actually, look, I was really into the Ozark. I don't know why I got distracted and didn't finish it. I'm very big on the Ozarks. Also, too, I can't read my own writing. Punisher.
Good show.
Punisher. I wish it had got more seasons. Only got 2 seasons. But then that's because Disney Plus want to go ahead and say, hey, we're taking our stuff back, so Netflix can do anything more with it. I did put Stranger Things on here. I think it kind of took a nosedive after season 2. I didn't like season 3, so that's the reason why I ain't on my list. I got other ones on here. I kind of want to put them for live when we do, at least when I do my top 5 anime. But shows like Big Mouth is a great animated series.
I have not seen that show.
I heard it is. It's funny as hell, and it's a coming of age show. And
is it? So it's like the Wonder Years in South Park.
It is the Wonder Years, but more adult-esque. It is more adult-esque. Like they go through everything: masturbation, like first kiss, like premature ejaculations. It's like so much is discussed, and they're only supposed to be like preteens. It's like,
and it's funny how those are the ones that you pick out of adolescence.
Right. The Masters of the Universe Revelations was a good show. I don't care.
Second season over the first season.
Yeah, I mean, because it was a 2-parter. They were trying to continue a storyline, so I'll give it to them. Look, you like the Transformer show, so Castlevania.
I heard that was a good show. I have not
really
seen
good.
that damn show yet.
It got, as the seasons went on, because the first season was kind of, I think they were kind of testing the first season. They only gave it a couple episodes to just kind of introduce you to some characters. But as I got to season 2 and season 3, it's like the show really kind of took off, and it was like, it really became like, oh yeah, this feels like the video game. And then Disenchantment from the creator of Simpsons.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's really good. It's got a season coming up on Netflix pretty soon. If not, by the time this airs, we'll probably already be on Netflix. I really enjoy it. It is The Simpsons a little bit more mature.
Okay, all right. Mine starts with Black Mirror.
Okay.
That was a very Twilight Zone-ish type of...
I've only seen about 4 or 5 episodes.
It's really good, man.
I mean, the 4 or 5 episodes I've seen are really good because people particularly said, like, watch this episode, watch this episode, watch this episode. So if you guys could just watch all of Black Mirror for me, tell me all the good episodes to watch, and I'll just watch those.
Just watch the Haley Atwell. That's all I gotta say. Haley Atwell in Black Mirror.
Or the one
I'm good.
With Anthony Mackie. And,
yeah, that one was crazy.
Yeah.
That was a good one, though.
It's now the advertisement for Black Mirror.
Yeah, it's crazy. But he's also Captain America, so who wouldn't?
Yeah.
That's a marketing move right there. Bryce Dallas Howard has a good one, too. That was a really good one, too. But hey, did I mention Haley Atwell? All right.
I see that one. I don't think anybody.
Midnight Mass. Very Salem Lot-ish.
I've not seen it.
Yeah, good show. It's like a cult type movie with the creatures that kind of resemble vampires. I think they are vampires.
Okay.
But it reminded me a lot of Salem's Lot. A lot of forget it. So
it's Salem Lot Part 2.
that horror that horror they get the horror right. They get the special effects right. There's some good practical effects in it. So it's a really good one. So you got to check that one out if you haven't seen it. Hey, how about this one? High Score.
Oh yeah.
I liked High Score. That was cool, man. They freaking good. They take you off from Nintendo and then the Dungeons and Dragons phase of video games.
Yeah, but I've seen like so many other documentaries about that same subject matter. By the way, I did watch it. I was like, I've seen it about that same subject matter to where I'm kind of like, hey, you guys are kind of doing the same stuff.
But it was really interesting because the I want to say that one of the video game challenge Space Invaders champions from the early '80s was actually they won the contest as a boy, and now they identify they're female now. So that was really interesting on that, but it was still cool.
Or the kid who went to the Nintendo competition.
He was 11 years old or something like that.
And it was like, yeah, so it's like they
show him now and he's
they,
talking. It was cool, man.
Yeah, so it takes you on a nice little journey back.
Exactly.
It's like, I remember that. I remember reading that magazine. I remember wishing I could have gone to that. And this is the person who actually went to it, so it was really cool. But I had seen documentaries like that before. So.
All right, I had Punisher also. I had Daredevil also. Luke Cage. Luke Cage for Mahershala Ali.
Yes.
That
first season was great.
He was
Season
fantastic.
Which is why it was not on my list.
It was fantastic. Ash and the Evil Dead. That's more of a Showtime show, but I don't care. It's on there.
They had to make a season.
Knight Rider. No. Transformers War for Cybertron.
I didn't like it.
I don't care what you say.
I didn't like it.
The only thing I didn't like about that was Optimus Prime being such a
He's kind
kitty.
of whiny. Yeah, he's kind of whiny.
But Megatron was freaking amazing. And I'm going to give it up. Not to Megatron, but I'm gonna give it up for Megatron in that video, dude. In that freaking show,
I felt like
he's freaking awesome in that show.
I felt like with that show, they were trying to mash too many different storylines together
I agree.
in a couple of seasons. I really liked the fact that they kind of threw Galvatron into it, but it was like he really served no point outside to give him more motivation to hate Optimus Prime. And then they referenced, Beast Wars. When we got to the final season, we got that, but then it felt like so forced and so rushed. They were like, "Hey, remember Beast Wars?
Hey, look over here, guy."
Beast Wars.
Beast Wars. Hey, the Ultra Magnus was more Prime than Prime.
Yeah, it was. He was.
That was all right. Anyway,
just didn't have the Matrix.
How about Paradise PD?
Oh, I love Paradise PD.
Dude.
I don't know why I didn't put it down.
Have you ever seen?
I love Paradise PD
because
Brickleberry. Paradise PD is Brickleberry.
Yeah, Paradise PD. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Brickleberry so much they even have the cast of Brickleberry on an episode.
Oh, dude, I've not seen that one.
Oh my god! In the last season, Brickleberry shows up to Paradise PD. It's hilarious because the characters all mimic each other. They're like, they got a pet, they got a pet, they got a, it's literally the exact same thing.
Yeah, so it's like Family Guy and American Dad.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so it's like, I can't wait till they give me another season of Paradise PD. I'm sorry I didn't put that on there.
Paradise PD is freaking hilarious.
But that'll be on my animation top 5.
Yeah. That is my top 5. Terrence, take us home.
Oh God! For all of you people who said I didn't put on Money Heist or
what's Money Heist?
Well, I mean, it was a big thing this Halloween. Everybody was dressed up as Money Heist or Squid Game.
No, I have no idea what Money Heist is.
All right, so there's a Money Heist show that's out there. You didn't see it. They're gonna put it in the comments. Like, oh, you didn't put Money Heist.
Hey, well, we should do Netflix movies now.
We should do Netflix
next
movies.
one, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
QB Halloween.
We could. Oh God, no, will not make my list. But also, we could do Netflix animated series that somebody don't want to do.
Exactly.
But anyway, make sure you put your top 5 lists in the comments below. Make sure you pick from us and go ahead and put Money Heist on your list because I know you guys are gonna do it. But anyway, put it in the comments below so that way we can look at your list and say how bad it is. If this is the first time that you're on the channel. If it's the first time that you're on the channel, make sure you well, if it's the first time you're on the channel and you're still here after I said that comment, make sure you subscribe as well as click the notification button so that way you're aware of all the other top 5s that we do on the channel, as well as other things that we actually do. Make sure you go to our merch shop at Teespring. The link will be down below and in the thing at the beginning of the video, at the end of the video, it'll be all on there, as well as go to Patreon and give us money. Give us money.
So we can pay our Netflix bill.
So we can pay our Netflix bill and continue on with these top 5s.
Thanks to Jeff Garcia for recommending this top 5. Maybe we will do Netflix movies next time.
That's fine.
We probably won't, but it's all right.
Nah, we could do that one. That's fine.
For Aspen, Art, and Carla, wherever they're at, I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And we'll see you next time.
Real quick, if you're still here, because we do these into the video little blooper things. If you're still here, look down. There's a link here for Patreon. If you guys like the show, please give us money. Give us money. We'll take a penny. We'll take a nickel. We'll take a dime. We'll take $1. We have some stuff on there that we're giving away on Patreon if you do contribute, because trust me, we need help. We need help. We want to buy new equipment, and we need an editor. Somebody who doesn't have to stay up in the middle of the night. Or they don't have to stay up in the middle, but I won't have to do it. So please, down patreon.com/thegoods. It's in the link. Please do it. We appreciate it.